I'm Cheryl Elgie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. I hope that you can join me live, and if you are joining me live, please let me know. Let me know that, and let me know where you are from and what you like to stamp and whether you like my cards or not. Okay, as I said, I'm using I can't remember the name of it, I can't say it, I can remember it, but I can't say it. So it's the Inspiring Perfections. Has that got that word on it? Yeah, kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of piecing broken crockery together, basically. And you get this paper if you buy the suite. It's got all these cutouts. You've got 2 sheets of that. As you can see, that's where I've taken some of my pieces from today. So I will show you the card I created with that. I'm not using any of this for my card today. I happened to see a video this morning where, now I was going to write down her name, I think it was I Love Stamping or something. If you look on Pinterest, you'll probably see it. Let me just grab these. So it was double embossing. She used the sunflower. If you see a video with a sunflower, that'll probably be hers, because I think she just put it up today. So this is the suite. Well, it's not all of the suite, but you've got the dies and the stamp set, and I've showed you the paper and this beautiful embossing folder. Now I've already put I'm not going to do that one next, I'm going to do this one next. I've already put this through the folder, but what she did, she used the sunflower, she used the mini corrugated like I'm going to do. So I've already put, to save time, because I know it's getting late in the day, sorry about that, I had trouble, everything I thought of wasn't going to work. So just going to grab my platform and my base and tell you what I'm going to do. So there's our base, needs a bit of a clean, and our mini embossing folder. So what we're going to do, I don't know where I put my other card that I did. Gosh, you can tell that I'm in a mess today. I was going to show you that. Oh, here it is up here. Just having a quick look. To see which way up I put that. So I might do it the other way up. I've put it so that's showing. Not sure. Don't know that I want to go over that nice crisscross. We might do it the same as I did my other one. So what I'm going to do now, I don't think the machine will fit over here, so what I'm going to do is pop it through the embossing folder again, and I just want the stripes across the bottom, and I thought that would look like a nice little table for my vase, and there's a cup sort of thing. Hang on, I've got to get this straight. So then it doesn't matter if you put the whole thing through, because it's not going to do anything. So we're going to go through the machine like this. Hi Sharon. Hi Rhonda. She's saying hi Marg. I can't see Marg there. Has she gone? She hasn't said hello. Or has she? Where are we? Sharon, Rhonda. Or did you get the wrong name, Rhonda? Hang on a minute. I'll be right with you. I'll leave those on the machine because I'm done with them until the next card, actually. So, and that is for the next card too. I'll explain that in a sec. So then I took this, I was looking for a paper. The ideas in my head just weren't coming to fruition. And I think this paper isn't retired. It's hard to keep track of things. Unbounded Beauty. So I found this and I thought, let's give this set a different look. I will use this. So I've cut the vase out of that paper, and I should have showed you, and the cup out of the floral one. Can't find any of that paper. Did I use it all? There was this paper here, this one here. You could have used the back of it. I debated whether I wanted to stamp on the back side of that, and then I didn't know what to stamp it in. And I didn't really have a lot of time to play. I had to go shopping this morning, so that's held me up a bit. Now we need some ribbon across there. Hard to tell what sort of ribbon we need without putting it all together, but I'm just going to place it here where I kind of want it. I've got to colour my flower yet, like so. That'll be coloured in these two colours, I think. So now we need to decide which colour ribbon we want. We've got 3 choices. Actually, that might be, yeah, that's the blue, not the, I was going to colour, just as well I didn't colour the flower yet. I'll grab out my, I can't remember the names of these, not Shy Shamrock, the Summer Shadow, isn't it? I'll grab that. Because that's more the blue. And see what we think. What was my other choice? Or the same colour as the card. While I'm colouring that in, you can tell me what you think. And I should have showed you that up close. See, that hasn't, the stripy bit, the mini embossing folder, has gone over that, and it's just given that sort of effect. I thought that was rather cute. I better make sure that's going to fit. And that's a bit crooked. That's not very good. Let's see if I can fix that. We can't. We might have to get another bit. Yeah, it's crooked. Something there is crooked. Still not quite right. I'm gonna just chop with my tabletop trimmer that edge there, because I'm not happy with that. Yeah, that's fixed it. Pays to check everything before you put the card together. So, I might have to cut a bit off the length of that. Do I? Yeah, I probably do. Oh, my lines look a bit crooked too. We might chop a bit off that. Maybe this whole piece was crooked. There we go. Now I've got to colour this in with, I thought, the blue. Well, I was thinking green, but we'll do the blue for the leaves. and the petunia pot for the flowers. Hi Margaret, there you are. I'm going to colour that on my, I can't because I've got my paper there. When you use your glass mat, well I'm not going to take that off now. When you use your glass mat, your ink stays a little bit wetter. So you can, I haven't coloured this, I haven't used this set yet. Well, I have used Miss Rhonda's. She was kind enough to let me do one of Gail Elliott's classes with her. I can't see where I can put any dark on here. Can we see? I think you can see. I'm not quite sure how to zoom you in. Is that zooming in? Losing my voice now. This isn't that easy to colour in. Probably should have just used the one colour, maybe, I don't know. Bit hard to see where the flower is. Or used markers and coloured them separately, but I find that you really need a stamping platform to do that properly with a photopolymer. Now, is that meant to be coloured or not? Those bits are, I think. I think that's it for that. I don't think there's enough of it left to do any dark bits with. And just do the leaves. I just thought change the look of the set and just use a different colourway might be fun. That's over there. Did we decide on the ribbon? There's Marie there too. Hi Marie. Did you guys tell me what colour ribbon you would like? What am I thinking? Am I thinking this? Maybe you couldn't see, or maybe you're getting dinner. Sorry for the lateness, but yeah, just had a few things happen today. So that's the summer shadow. That's the petunia pop. I'm not sure that I like that. This is the same colour as the card base. I guess it depends if you're into bright colours or not, doesn't it? So what do we think, guys? Summer shadow, darker pink, or pool party? No, it hasn't got pool party in it, love. And I don't think I've got a pool party ribbon. Not that I can remember anyway. So, summer shadow. What's everyone else saying? Hi Marie, I see you there. Thank you for watching, guys. Summer shadow, Rhonda says, so we'll go with that because we don't want to be here all night, do we? If we've got a thick ribbon, you can't really you can, but can't really put a bow, so it'll just go straight across, I reckon. And I like to do my ribbon like so. Actually, I just remembered I didn't put any tape on my other one. The one I've already done. Let's make sure I've got the glue on the correct side. Line this up and hopefully get this somewhat straight. Then it'll hide the crookedness if I've got anything crooked, won't it? And I'll put it down a bit too. Oops. Of course it's going to move. And I usually like to put a bit of tape across there, so we will do that. I hate someone to receive a card that's the ribbon's flying off. And I don't take the sticky off that, I just leave it on there. Leave the backing, I mean, I just leave the backing on there. Just put some glue on it. It's fine. Now we need some green glue. There. Because we've embossed it, it's sometimes difficult to attach. If you use your runner, you can, it kind of tears it sometimes, so I use anyway, wet glue, or you can use your tear and tape. Then what I did was I put that, I wanted them on my shelf, so to speak. I put that, and then I put some seal onto that. Put some seal onto this. Just make me straighten up my little cup. And where do I want that? Hang that down. Then I lifted the whole thing up and put dimensionals on the back. Come here. I'm running out of dimensionals on this sheet, so decided I'd cut these ones up. Don't throw these out. Years ago, when I first started, I'd be at a Stampin' Up event, and people on the same table would be throwing out they'd throw out all the edges. And I was like, you don't throw them out, they're good. Don't waste anything. I'll go on there. And then we can stick the whole thing together on there, and it's all lifted up nicely. Okay. I didn't do any greetings. Let me just find a piece of paper. I'm not real fussed on the greetings in here. There are greetings, but I wouldn't use these ones. I'm here for you, I hope. And it's not a card that you'd send every day. There's nothing wrong with the greeting, just not something you would send every day. And because I don't know who this card's for, I just thought I would put maybe celebrate. I think that's what I put on my first one. Everyone's agreed on Summer Splash. Good-o. We can either fussy cut that or just stamp it. We'll see. I did manage to cut it down to the right measurement on the other one. Just going to grab this grotty piece of scrap, make sure that's up the right way, and probably need the sentiment in Summer Splash too, don't we? Which is, where's that? Of course, it's right down the bottom. Oh, the lid wasn't on there properly, so I hope it's not dried out. Is actually probably more of a thinking of you card, but just for time's sake, I'll just use Celebrate. Oops, didn't stamp. It's okay, we'll have another go. Stamped fine on there. Didn't press down hard enough, I guess. Make sure I got it that time. And I reckon, I'm trying to think what I was going to do from the last card. No, I won't do the sentiment ahead because I'll probably do it in the wrong colour. Let's chop that. I'm going to go kind of like that, but I might just chop that off. Chop it. I don't want that quite as thick. So, chop it here. Oops. I'm so used to my blade came off and I put it on, but I put it back on the wrong way, so I have a little trick for doing this. I don't know if I can get, because I like to use it down here, but I might try. I got that over. What's the stuff? Try and do it up here so you can see. If there's nothing to hang on to, if I'm worried it's going to move, I put a little bit of washi tape on there. So I couldn't cut that off any more, or I'd cut the words off. Then I'll turn it around and do the same thing this end. I'll probably cut a bit more off that one. And you can see from that that it's going to be okay. Just. So it only just needs to be okay, doesn't it? Then we'll do our little angle cut. About there. I like to use a bigger pair of scissors when I'm doing that. And, oops, that's a bit crooked. And now, on my first card I didn't finish because I wasn't sure where I wanted the sentiments. So, where do we want it, guys? Do we want it down the bottom? Do we want it on top of the vases? Or do we want it up the top? So that's up the top. Or we could have it there. So that's my right side. That's my left side. Down the bottom would be there. Too many choices. Up the top would be there. So while you're thinking about that, I'm not going to do insides or envelopes today, sorry. But due to the lateness of the day, I'm not. Now, for this next one, I've already, like before, I've already ran it through. But this is two-tone cardstock. It's Pool Party. And I was trying some ideas a while back with when the sunflower embossing folder came out, people were using designer series paper, and I was finding that it was ripping the cardstock. So I saw someone said to use a piece of copy paper behind it. So that's what I've done, and that's what I'm going to do. The same thing, but I think we'll go across the bottom this time. The other time we left the design up there. So let's do it across the bottom. Same idea. I'll be back in a sec. Right side, says Rhonda. So back to this one, right side. So up there, good, done. That wasn't hard, was it? Why do I struggle with that? I always do. Can't decide. It's my trouble. Oops, got a little piece there. I may as well put it on there or it's going to go to waste. Sorry, I'm probably out of camera there, aren't I? I'll pop it there. And we could, there's lots of little flowers. As I was running late, I could actually cut out some little flowers and put them on there as well. Or some on the little thing there, but little cup thing. Or some, these little like branching pieces. They're like the glue where the vase goes together. You can cut them out and put them, you know, you can put them on there. Can't do it now because I've stuck them on, but that's what you can do. That's what we did do with the class that we did, wasn't it, Rhonda? So with this one, so that's that one. I'll get some embellishments in a sec. I just want to, I should have had that out already. Not this one. So why I used the two-tone was to see what this would look like, and hopefully it's not going to wreck it, having been through there twice. Because you can use, with the two-tone, you can use your sanding block. To bring out some of the design. I'm not going to go too crazy. Just a bit worried about this bit that's been embossed twice, that it might just all rip. I did not try this before. I didn't have time. As if I wasn't running around madly enough. I had someone call in to do a little job for my husband, who's of course not here. And I thought, that's all I need. I'm trying to get ready for my live. Go away. This is fun, but you've got to not go too hard. If you do it with a nail file, I do have a nail file, I'll just show you. If I can find it quickly. In my craft room, somewhere. Where the heck is it now? Now that I say that, I won't be able to find it. So here it is. That I use sometimes. Whoops. It's my ruler coming out. I pick that up, I'm going to walk on it or run over it. Sometimes when your blade needs replacing, you might get ragged edge, so that's what I keep. This I don't do my nails with this one. I keep it for doing this, so you can do it with that as well. You don't have a sanding block, or you can buy sanding blocks anywhere. You just use sandpaper. That's actually doing a better job. I think that one's seen better days actually. So that'll do of that. That one away. I have got better ones somewhere, but that'll do for the demonstration. And for the elements, I've scored it the right way. When I'm in a hurry, I continually score things at 10 instead of 10.5 centimetres. Drives me nuts. So I've just got to work out what I'm doing before we choose the ribbon and put this on. And you can see how that's about the same colour as the pool party, but this is a bit lighter. That's another aspect of the two-tone, because you get that definition. It's not too far out, but it's just, yeah, it's just a little bit different. Now I thought I would try and colour these in similar colours to what I used before, but I was going to use, I don't think I'll use that. I think I'll use Pool Party, and what do we think? Petunia Pop or Pretty in Pink? What do we reckon? We only use Pool Party for the leaves, so I'll start doing that, and you can tell me what you think we should use for the flowers. I'll put that out the road. Nearly went to do the flowers with that. Pool Party for the leaves. Okay. I haven't coloured with blends for a little while. So I like that. Are there any leaves on here? Yes, there are. Now we probably need to decide whether we want to colour the rest of the vase, the cup, or not, don't we? Leaves, and what's that there? Is that a leaf? I think it's a leaf. Can I see it better on the... Yeah, I think that's a leaf. It's going to be a leaf anyway. There's that one. And I've got some leaves on here too. We'll see what it looks like once we've coloured the flowers in. Decide whether we want to colour the whole thing in or not. That must be a leaf too. Lots of leaves on this one. And I think that must be a leaf as well. Too bad if it's not, because it is now. This looks pretty. And this is dark Pool Party that I'm using. You probably could use Summer Shadow. I don't know that there's much difference between the two. Do these in Pool Party 2. Did we say what colour we want the... You're supposed to be telling me what colour we want the flowers, love, people. Do we want Petunia Pop or Pretty in Pink? That looks cute. Very cute. Maybe I was going to go all bright, but I'm thinking maybe pretty in pink, because we've got a light colour already, as in the pool party. Is anyone telling me? I'm just going to refresh my screen in case I didn't see. Maybe you've all gone to have dinner. Yeah, I think perhaps the pretty in pink, seeing no one's answering me. See if I can see any comments on here. No. Okay. Is that dark or light? I haven't even labelled my latest blends. Well, these aren't the latest ones, these are last year's. Oh, did we know that the sale is going on? There's a sale on anything with in colour colours in it, like the in colour cardstock, the in colour inks, blends. What else? And I have told you that there's no more celebration, haven't I? And starting in December, they're going to start the new system where there's going to be a product of the month. That's when you've spent a certain amount, you'll be able to get it for $9. Two little flowers there. So that's not too far away. I was up at pathology this morning. I remembered I had some Father's Day cards that I'd made for when I was selling my cards in the shop, and I thought, well, I'm not going to use them. I may as well take them and donate them to Glenarms. So, and I thought, when I said to the girl, you know, seeing Father's Day is coming up, I thought, geez, who can believe that it's going to be September soon? Not me. Now, I don't know whether I've coloured all that in properly. There, I think I have. Might do a bit of Wink of Stella. Pretty in pink. Well, that was a good choice then. You might have commented before and I didn't probably see it. So probably need to colour the band around there too. Maybe I'll do that in, what can I do that in? Maybe I'll just do that in pretty in pink too. Maybe I'll do the light for this. Just do the whole thing in that, I think. I'm not going to colour the whole vase in because I wouldn't know what colour to colour it in, really. I think I like it like that. So that solves our problem for the ribbon. We're going to have, never sure which side of that is the right side. I think it's where the stitching shows. So again, we'll do the same thing. Probably should have tried to make up a different design, shouldn't I? But bit repetitive tonight. Anyway, we'll bring that down a little bit lower, I think. Sticks to my finger and then it jumps up. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. And I want it down a little bit. On which line am I on? That line. That line. Make sure it's straight. Tape on here. Let's see what we can come up with. We might be able to come up with something different for the front. Feel free to yell out if you can think of something different. It's a bit hard to tell me, I suppose. A bit hard to write. Anyway, I might have a bit of a fiddle. There we go. That's straight. Now, if we do the same as before, we've got this and this. We could just throw the flower there, or put it out of the vase, put it out of the cup. Let's do that. Let's do that. So now I'm gonna put sticky on my cup. I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to put the flower there. Let's see how that looks before we get the dimensionals on there. Put one on the join of the flower so that it doesn't come adrift. Get off my fingers. I better have another one there too. And just one more down the bottom. That's plenty. A wink of Stella on there. Grab another piece of paper. Where did I put my stamp now? No, there it is. I wonder if that'll fit. You know what? I think that'll just fit. I have to work out somewhere else to put it though. It's pretty in pink, I think. Or we could do black. We could do memento actually. Nice. Okay. Get my arm out of the ink. And pray that I get it straight and all on there. There we go. I'll clean that later. And I think bit closer. And a reminder that today's the last day to sign up for my class on the 30th. Because if you're doing the one where you've got, you're getting the paper with the class, I need to order your paper in case it takes. I think I must have left a bit more down the bottom there, so I don't know if that looks odd or not, but let's just finish this card. We could put it, I don't think I want it down there. I don't think I do. I think I might just want it there. Probably the other one with the flower hanging down was probably why I'm liking that one a bit better, but it is what it is. And I will show you the one that's in the same colourway as the paper. Where did I put it? And I'll show you some of my playing. Oh, I didn't actually stick the sentiment on this because I was going to ask you guys where to put it, but now I know. I'm going to put it up the top, I think. Where is it? I haven't even stuck that on. Why haven't I stuck that on? That's why I didn't put the. That's why I didn't put that on, because I didn't even stick it on. I didn't even realise that. I can do that now. Oops, I've got glue all over my finger. I hate getting gluey fingers. You can see how different this looks just with a few changes. Put the greeting up the top, and that's stamped in Lost Lagoon. Really know what that colour was. I had to look on the packet to see what that colour was. Oh, and the embellishments that go with this are gold, so I won't be using them. Oh, I could with this one. Oh, that's dirty too, isn't it? Over there so I don't get dirt on my card. And I had a bit of a play, like I was saying before, with the hibiscus, not the sunflower, and I just wasn't really happy with it, so that's why I went to this. So, but I guess it would make, this is cloud cover, and this is first I did it with some daubers, like the lady had, oh, I think she did it with daubers, I can't remember. That's real red, and then I did lemon lolly for the flowers, and fresh freesia for the little flowers. Then I thought it looked a bit messy, and I didn't know whether I'd want to use that card, but as I look at it now, I think, well, it's not too bad. And maybe I should have used a white background. I'm not sure. What do you think? Any tips or hints would be much appreciated. So anyway, we've got three, something sticky on there, 3 different looking cards with the same suite. Well, with some extra bits, and I'm sure you've all got extra, like you've got different papers that you could do that with that marbled marvelous paper. That would be nice too, another different colourway. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but just for a different look. Okay? You love that one. You love the last one? Or you love this one, Sharon? This one? Well, that's these colours are what the suite is supposed to be. I think there's cloud cover in it. Let me have a look. Tell you what colours are in that suite. Basic beige, cloud cover, lost lagoon, misty moonlight, old olive, petal pink, and gold. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I thought that was the one you meant. But yeah. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I might go put my heater on. It's been a beautiful day, hasn't it? Haven't had it on all day today. It was a bit cold this morning, but as I said, I had to go out, so it wasn't worth putting it on. And I'll get some bling on there and take some photos, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye.